I think it's time we sit down and yap about the latest new Kbeauty releases. I am bringing back my series of what's new in Kbeauty. It's been a hot minute since I did it, and I think we're long overdue. So grab a snack, grab a drink, play this in the background when you're doing chores. And yeah, let's talk about what's new in Kbeauty now that we're in summer 2026 and there are some new trends being thrown into the mix as well. I want to share with y'all my honest thoughts and opinions on some of the latest collections from different brands. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's start off with the collection that I'm most excited about. This is the cutest of all in my humble opinion, okay? This is Dasique and Polly Pocket collection. You get 3 different types of products, alright? So we have the Little Shadow palette, the Little Blush palette, as well as the Souffle color pot. All of the products become in 3 different colors. So we have one that is cool, warm, and a neutral. So I think that the packaging on this is super duper well done. Very, very cute. It does remind me of Polly Pocket, and it's a toy that I actually grew up with when I was much younger. I adore Polly Pocket. I think I prefer Polly Pocket more than Barbie. It's like Barbie is air, then we have Bratz, Polly Pocket, and what's the other one? Littlest Pet Shop and Winx Club. I think that was like my preferred toy selection, I guess. But regardless, I think that the packaging of this is really, really well done. It does remind me of Polly Pocket, and I do feel that in today's current market of like Kbeauty, right, a lot of the brands have become very like boring, and it just lost its charm of like cuteness and standing out, looking different from the rest. Everybody looks the same nowadays. So this like Polly Pocket and Dasique collab, right, it's thinking cute. It really does look like toys, and it looks very, I want to play with makeup. It's so well done. I freaking love this collection so much. If I will say, do I think that the colors are boring? Yes. There's no doubt about it, okay? Because I mean, let's face it, I mean, even the makeup that I'm wearing like today, if like given the choice, right, I would definitely prefer to wear something that is much more out there, a little bit like I'm wearing makeup on my face, look at me, that kind of thing, look at my eyes. I'm not afraid to wear like shimmer and sparkle like this. But do I feel that for Kbeauty, I think that their aesthetic is very, very different from the aesthetic that I'm going for. So I can see the appeal of this because I think this is actually very, very travel friendly as well. And like if you are bringing this out for maybe like a 2-3 day vacation or whatever, I think this is like good enough already. But I'm a type of makeup lover that loves to wear makeup and wear like heavy makeup. So I can see that this is like, I'm not the most ideal customer, I feel, but I also can appreciate it because I will say that what attracted me to Kbeauty at the start of everything when I was like 11 or 12 is actually Etude or Etude House. Etude used to be super duper cute. Like it really leaned into the princess aesthetic, and then like everything just kind of diluted into like what are we having right now? Like it's just boring kind of packaging. So I think whatever Dasique did with Polly Pocket right now is really like bringing back nostalgia as well as kind of giving the people what they want, which is cute packaging, something different, and I think they nailed it. Oh, this is super duper cute. I think this is already available on OLIVEYOUNG website because I just added it to my cart before I started this video. Ahaha. So I'll link everything down for you as well. Whatever I can find, I'll put it all down below. And if you want to check it out yourself, you also can use my code on OLIVEYOUNG, or if not, YESSTYLE, whichever your preferred website choice would be. I think this is cute. Am I buying this for nostalgia? A little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I do think that the brush that comes in the little eyeshadow palette, it's not the most practical because it's like a tiny little shader brush, right? Like it's not very multi-usage. I don't know what's the word. It's just that you're just fixated on like that little bit of eyeshadow, and it's like so tiny to the point where you can't really cover a lot of surface area with it. I would assume that the usage or how you should use this whole eyeshadow palette, the little eyeshadow palette, is like literally using like maybe your fingers for all over the eyes, and then like if you want a little bit of definition, you could take like the medium dark brown to just like go over your lash line, and that's about it. So yeah, I think it's cute. Do I like need this? No, I'm very self-aware. But do I like it? Yeah, I think it's cute. One thing I would like to add on is that I'm hoping that Dasique would do something like this on their own accord and not just like wait for a collab, then you do like this super cutesy, kitschy kind of collab because it's like Polly Pocket, right? I do hope that they make cuter stuff like this as well, or just maybe make something that's a little bit more identifiable for packaging. I mean, everyone knows like, you know, the 9-pen palettes from Dasique are like super duper popular, and the souffle pot as well, that's very popular as well. But I just feel that Korean brands shouldn't wait until like something that is, I don't know, very mainstream, very popular, and everyone follows the trend, and then it's just like watered down packaging. That's like my biggest critique on Kbeauty right now. If you're gonna ask me which shade I would pick, I would probably play it safe because I would pick a color that I know I will use. So probably number one, is it? I think it's number one in all of the respective product lineup. So it's the number one Berry Pocket, Candy Room, as well as Pink Wall, all the cool tone leaning colors, because I myself know that if I had to pick and choose like which kind of Kbeauty-esque color stories will look good on me, I know it's going to be the cool tone colors. So yeah, that's the ones that I'm probably gonna go for. Next up we have is Espoir. Espoir has two new releases. So the first one is the BB Derma Blemish Balm SPF 50 plus PA Quadruple Plus. And then we have new shades of the brow color fixing Cara from them. 4 new shades. So let's talk about the one that I'm most excited about, which is the BB Derma Cover Blemish Balm. I love BB creams, okay? They are one of the best makeup product to wear on your face when you're having like a really long day. You want something super duper comfortable on your skin. BB creams are the way to go. And the recent like revitalizing of BB creams, I find it very interesting because this is like a very like 2010 product. So I'm just surprised to see it make such a huge comeback in the big 2026. Not that I'm complaining, but what a lot of the Korean makeup artists do is actually put this as a base first. So they apply this all over the face, followed by whatever like foundation on top of it, and that just makes the foundation glide on a lot more better. It just adheres a little bit better as well, because the BB cream just basically kind of acts like a primer of some sorts, and then it just smooths out the skin already, so the foundation goes on even like better. And BB creams are super duper comfortable on the skin. I remember when I was working my part-time retail job, right? Retail is like sweaty, you're like running all over the place, you're climbing up, climbing down, you're helping people and all that kind of thing. It's hot. So I will wear BB cream to work, and it just stays so comfortable on the skin. Like I really have I do have complaints. I was like, I have no complaints. I do, okay? But it's one of the most comfortable formulas to get your hands on. If, for example, if you're wanting to try out foundation, but you're a little bit scared of how it will look like on your face, you're not used to wearing makeup, I would normally recommend BB cream because you can shear it out a little bit, or you can like just slap it on a little bit thicker. And I think it just looks great, alright? I do have the Misha Perfect Cover BB cream. I actually swatched like a little bit, like right over here. This is a number 23. It's a hair bit too pink, which is what I feel as well about the Espoir Derma Cover BB cream. So there's only like 3 shades if I am not wrong. Yeah, there's only like 3 shades. I'm a bit like, oh, okay. So we have 10 Ash Ivory, and then we have 20 Ash Beige, which most likely I will go for 20 Ash Beige. It looks very sallow. Number 20 Ash Beige is recommended for 22 to 23 Korean skin shades, which is like what I usually fall into, like that kind of category. They are coming out with one more shade. They announced it on 20th of May, but I do not see the new shade itself. So don't know what's that about. They also have Winter, who is endorsing Espoir right now. She's wearing number 10 Ash Ivory. Girl, she's so pale. But I do think BB creams are great for like olives as well, because a lot of the BB creams, there are a lot of like grey pigments in them, but the issue is that if you are like of Asian descent or Asian, what do you call this? My brain is farting right now. But if you have like, yeah, just Asian, okay. A lot of times with Asian skin tones, we have a lot of like sallow yellowness in our skin. So a lot of the BB creams will pull like grey and pink, and they have a pink undertone basically. So a lot of times when I do wear like a BB cream like this, I will have to use either an olive mixer, olive pigment, green pigment, put it in with the BB cream, mix it up, and then I go it on my face. Then it looks fine, right? Like it works out. But I wouldn't dare to wear this alone by itself, which is unfortunate because that is the whole concept of the product itself, which is to make the product easy to just like slap on and leave the house on, you know, like it's just, that's the concept of it. But it's not the most like fuss-free product for me and my coloring, I guess. So yeah, I will most likely get this as well. I'm a huge fan of BB creams. I always want to try BB creams. So yeah, I'll probably get it. Also, the new shades for the brow color fixing Cara. This is their brow mascara. They have number 7 apricot beige, which is yellowish in tone. Number 8 ash beige neutral. Number 9 light taupe neutral. And number 10 mocha brown, which is reddish in tone. I don't think I will be picking any of these up. I have not tried their brow mascara from Espoir. But also, I know the trend now for Kbeauty is basically like lighter eyebrows. I personally am not like the biggest fan of lighter eyebrows. Maybe if it's like one shade lighter, I can understand, but a lot of times the trend now is like 3-4 steps lighter, or like you have no eyebrows, that kind of vibe. I'm not about that life. I tried the Peripera Speedy Brow Cara to just kind of like get a vibe feel of it, you know, just like a slightly more affordable product just to play around and feel it. Yeah, I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I think brow caras are great if you have maybe like a lighter hair color and you want your brows to match your hair, then yes, I totally understand. I've run into situations before where, for example, my model has maybe like very warm brown hair and her natural hair, which is her brow color, right, is like black. So in that situation, yes, I would definitely use a brow mascara to kind of correct the tone of it, the coloring of it for the brow to match the hair. Definitely a huge game changer, by the way, because sometimes having like mismatched brow hair, especially if it's like, we're talking about bridal, okay, it can look very off. Example, if your model has like very warm brown hair but her brows are like black, it looks jarring in that aspect. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this like current trend. I don't think the brow color fixing caras from Espoir are for me. I'm glad to see there are more options for everyone and anyone who has like maybe different colored hair. I think apricot beige would be a really nice color for people who have like milk tea, maybe a pastel orange kind of hair color. They want something to match their hair color. I can see apricot beige working out for those kind of people. And I mean, it's always good to have more options as well on the market. And I don't know how the formula is like, but maybe if they're darker shades, maybe I would try it out. But I wouldn't pick up any of these. Next up we have is Fwee. Fwee actually is coming out with a whole new vanilla collection. So it's this like food theme, dessert, whipped cream, biscuits kind of campaign and theme. And then the marketing, the pictures of it is all like vanilla, cake, desserts, everything. Oh, I'm kind of a sucker for it, I'm not gonna lie. So by the time this comes out, I think it should be available in stores. I'm not sure if it's available online just yet, but please check the description box and the links down below. So it's Fwee's signature vanilla, frozen baked and made even sweeter into the new vanilla dessert edition. I think vanilla itself was like a shade, and then like everyone just loved it so much to the point where, okay, they just like doubled down and then made it into a whole collection. There's gonna be 3 new shades in the respective lip product, which is the 3D volumizing gloss, the lip and cheek blurring pudding pot, the rose obsession stay fit tint. So this is vanilla, very neutral pink. Can't really go wrong with this kind of pink. And then we have vanilla cookie. Vanilla cookie is warm vanilla. So we also have warm vanilla is a new shade, in the respective 3D volumizing gloss, lip and cheek blurring pudding pot, rose obsession stay fit tint. And then we have cool vanilla and then the name is called vanilla sorbet. And then same thing in 3D volumizing gloss, lip and cheek blowing pudding pot, rose obsession stay fit tint. I think if you're gonna ask me, Crystal, which shade you're gonna get? Vanilla sorbet. There's something about this kind of like pinkish cool tone colors. I'm just a sucker for it. It's my weakness. I think the packaging that was done the best would probably be the blurring pudding pots, because when you put the blurring pudding pots on like a plate and then you serve it, it literally looks like biscuits. And I'm just like, I'm a sucker for that. I really, really love. I love how it looks. It looks so edible. I'm kind of here for it. Oh my god, I do love the blurry pudding pots. I do feel that it was a bit overhyped, in my humble opinion. Granted, it was first of its kind, because like back then not many people did a potted lip and cheek product, and now like every K-beauty brand and their mother, their grandmother, their aunties has a potted lip product. So Fwee has done it, I guess. But from what I understand, Fwee is actually like a brand under OLIVEYOUNG. Like OLIVEYOUNG is like the main brand, and then there's like Fwee under it. So maybe that's why they were able to produce so much different varieties as well. So at such a large scale as well. So I don't know. I mean, I'm very, very tempted by this. I've also really wanted to try the Stay Fit tint and the 3D volumizing gloss as well on multiple occasions, but I chose not to get it because I felt like I have like way too many lip products. But then I keep seeing like people like talk about it, hype it up and all that kind of thing. And you guys know I'm not the biggest like gloss person ever. It's kind of changing a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like using gloss a little bit more often nowadays. But still, if you were to give me between a lip tint and like a lip gloss, I'm gonna go for a lip tint for sure. But sometimes I do top up with a bit of gloss if it's like a flat matte lip, something like this. I added a bit of a glossy lip tint on top. See, it's part of mixing. But anyway, the Stay Fit tint as well. I think I mentioned it before in one of the What's New in Kbeauty videos. I do want to try it out. Just never got around to trying it. Let me know if you want to see it. If you want to see me try it out, maybe I can pick up like a few products. I think the one that appeals and speaks to me the most is probably the blurry pudding pots. Huge fan of that. So on the wish list. We'll put a pin in that. Now let's move on to another favorite brand, Clio. They are releasing quite a new number of things. First one I want to talk about is actually a re-release of an old product. So they used to have this eyeshadow called Napping Cheese, and it was so popular back in I think maybe like 2023, if I am not wrong, because I remember seeing it when I was there in Korea. And it was very, very highly raved, and eventually they got discontinued and people were like asking to bring it back. So now they actually brought it back and they released it in their new Pro Eye Palette Air collection, right? They did rename it, if I am not wrong. Let me find the name. Oh my gosh. This is the Baby Coshot collection. So number 23, Baby Milk Nyang Nyang, Baby Milk Cat or Meow, I don't know. And then number two is Rose Connect. Oh my god. Oh, the words are right on top. Okay, Rose Connect. Oh, okay. So they are bringing back. Isn't Rose Connect an existing shade already? Yeah, I think number 2 Rose Connect has been around for quite a while, but like the Pro Eye Palette Air in Milk Coshot, Baby Milk Coshot is what it's actually called, okay? Baby Milk Coshot is the key star of the whole collection because they're bringing back this, right? I will say packaging is so stinking cute because I know for a fact that these kind of like colors, like pastel oranges and just like very warm colors or anything like that, right? It's just gonna look like as if like I bruised myself. So I don't think I will buy this. But I really do love the packaging of this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I freaking love it. And it looks so cozy because cat, and then it's like, I want to like bite you kind of thing. I do think that the colors itself, they are similar to the old napping cheese palette, but I think they did definitely like tweak the colors around to fit it into something that will fit more into trends nowadays. So it's more of like those type of like pastel-y washes of colors. When you put the old napping cheese and new baby milk croissant side by side, right, you definitely can see the color difference between the two. I feel like napping cheese had a lot more warmth in it. I feel that baby milk croissant now looks a lot more neutral. You do have like that, you know, a bit of like oranginess in it, but it's like a pastel orange. There's not a lot of warmth in it. I felt like napping cheese had a lot more warmth, a lot more redness in it, like ever so slightly, a bit more redness in it. So, and it's leaning more brown rather than pastel-y. There's like a bit more like tonal depth. That's the thing I don't like about like um Kbeauty nowadays, because everything is like a pastel, a wash of color. Because I guess it's easier to wear on the eyes and you just throw it on the eyes and like nobody can really tell. But at the same time, it's like so boring because everyone is doing this and it's like, where's the variety, right? So yeah, I think this is quite an easy pass because it's very distinctive now when you put it side by side. What are the color differences? I I don't know. If you ever try this, please let me know how it works out for you. Because I can see that it's half pink, half beige for the new baby milk croissant. Napping cheese was more of like a monochromatic. Everything is like a warm brown, neutral warm brown. Yes, I would say neutral warm brown. Baby milk croissant is more pastel-y, neutral brown beige, and then like neutral pinks. Yeah, I think that would be the best way to describe it. I think Rose Connect, I think it's their, we say it's like a cool tone version of baby milk croissant, I guess so. Because I think for like Kbeauty nowadays, you gotta have like one warm, one cool for each collection, so that both, oh my god, 6, 7, both both of the, I lost my train of thought. um, to ensure that both undertones will have something to buy from the collection itself. But I don't think I would buy Rose Connect either. Oh my god, that's one with like the butt sticking out of the box. So cute. I love it. I love the packaging, right? If listen, do I actually like the colors? Not really. I'm not like fully sold on it because I know I have colors like this already in my current collection. So I really don't need this. Crystal, don't do it. Sometimes I will like have the devil's advocate like sitting on my shoulder, be like, oh, just buy it for the makeup kit. And I'm just like, stop. Hold up. Right? Oh no. No, I do not need this. Okay. Do I think this is cute? Yes. If your undertone is like warm, alright, if you have maybe like spring or maybe spring or autumn, right? I think this will actually look really, really nice. And I think now the trend as well is like slowly going back into warm tone colors. I noticed this as well. Not the biggest fan of it, honestly, because that means everybody is gonna start doing warm tone colors, and then everybody's gonna forget about cool tone colors, and I'm just gonna be very deprived of cool tone colors, and I'm gonna be very sad. So I hope we still keep the cool tone colors, but let's, we can do warm tones, I guess, but don't forget about cool tone colors, please. Another product that Clio is bringing back from the dead is the Chiffon Blur tints. They are now being called the Volume Matte Blur lip tint. And if you're curious how the Chiffon Blur tints look like in the past, got up above. I actually did a video on this before. I remember very vividly. So this just shows I've been here for a little bit too long. A long time, alright? So there are 4 new colors for this. We have 12 Namsan Peach Pink, 112 Namsan Peach Pink, 113 Dawn Clouds Coral, 114 Pink Cloud Puff, 115 Gentle Apricot Sunset. And the applicator is very, very interesting because it's actually like a slanted angled doe foot It's like a full teardrop shape. And I'm just like, interesting. Okay. Okay. And I remember liking the chiffon blur tints in the past. I think these colors are also very fitting of the color trends right now in 2026 at least. So yeah. Oh, and also you get what? You get a mini. Oh my gosh, you actually, if you so okay, so if you buy the set for, I guess, oh okay, so I guess if you buy either 112 or 114, you get number one, the old formula of the chiffon blur tint, and then if you buy 113, 115, then you get number two. Oh, interesting. Okay, okay. Get mini versions of the other fan favorite chiffon blur tint shades. Cranberry topping and sweet choco smoothie. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Wow. I do not need a new lip tint. I do not need a new lip tint. 112 Namsan Peach Pink, Spring Cloud Glow blooming over Namsan. 113 Dawn Cloud Coral, soft coral inspired by quiet dawn clouds. 114 Pink Cloud Puff, dreamy pink clouds before sunrise. 115 Gentle Apricot Sunset, warm apricot clouds touched by sunset light. Whenever they like write all of these like copy for the description, right, I'm like, dang, it sounds so good. Personally, I would actually go for like 114 Pink Cloud Puff. I think that looks super duper pretty. Yeah, 114 is definitely very up my alley. 112 as well, surprisingly. I don't know what's with me. Am I in like my pink girl era or what? But a lot of like the pink shades nowadays, I'm like very intrigued, very interested in it. But do I really need another like lip tint? Not really, not really. If I get a chance to swatch these again in stores, my new workplace is in town, so if I get the chance to swatch it, I will probably do a quick shot on it, so keep an eye out for that. I think I mentioned this before also, but like velvet lip tints are not my preferred pick for finishes. I prefer something that's a little bit more glossy, a little bit more wet looking. Oh my god, we're going back into matte lips, aren't we? This is a trend that I just gotta get on board with. Okay, okay. I don't know. This is already available, I'm pretty sure. Okay, yep, this is already available. And then from Clio's sister brand, Peripera, we are getting new highlighters from them. This is the Mood Light highlighter. We are getting 3 shades. We have 001 Shell Glaze, 002 Pink Veil, 03 Pink Prism. Very pretty colors, alright? I mean, it's also quite typical of Kbeauty standards of aesthetics of one highlighter. Regardless, very pretty, very wearable, and I think the embossing of it is what draws a lot of people. It looks so pretty. I really love it so much. Wow. It looks so cute. I feel like this is another like topic for another day, but I feel that more K-beauty brands need to go back to doing cute packaging because I feel like they are seriously missing out a lot on that market because I feel like a lot of C-beauty brands nowadays are doing like super out there, drama mama, princessy, gothic packaging, whatever you name it under the sun, right? And I think for K-beauty, I think what they try to do is actually do the cute packaging, but like maybe in the embossing. If not, it's gonna be very like clear, simple, basic packaging. So I think for this one, for example, like Peripera, you can tell it's in like a dome plastic, packaging. If they didn't have the cute embossing in it, I think this would be a little bit boring. But the moment the embossing is there, it looks super duper cute. So I mean like that's one way to make the product cute, right? But I just wish Kbeauty would go back into doing very elaborate, very cute, very unique packaging. I think that's what I'm missing the most. Like I mentioned from like Etude was like super duper cute last time. Nowadays it's just like oh my god, they also brought back the whole princess aesthetic. Okay, that's like oh my god, there's so many things to talk about in such a short video, but like Jesus, I have thoughts on that as well. This Mood Light highlighter, right, it looks like one of those like putty like highlighters that you can like just press in as well. Is it? I'm waiting for her to press it. Oh no, she doesn't. Guess it's a big highlighter, I'm assuming. Recreate the tip of the nose with the bright, cool fairy light. Freeze-dried formulation with a thick gloss. High adhesive texture that creates a transparent shine without the stiffness. Oh, that's interesting. Minimize moisture with the freeze-drying method. Evaporated by transparent light is very flowing. I develop it to stick. Okay. High adhesive texture that creates a transparent shine without the stiffness. Ooh, okay. I would like to touch this formula first before actually buying it. Ooh, okay. I'm interested about this. I'll put a pin in this again as well. I feel like it's a little bit easier to rationalize the purchase with Peripera because they are coming in at a lower price point compared to maybe like Clio. Where is the price of this though? I assume it's going to be like $10 or $12. Oh, it's 14,000 won. There's a bit of discount for like 10,200, so it's about $14. I think it's a bit up there, a tiny bit. Probably wait around, hang around for a sale. Maybe the price would drop. But yeah, I think this is a cute product from Peripera. Did any of these new releases interest you? Are you like yay, nay, bought, whatever? Let me know down below. I love to chit chat with y'all. I will be throwing up any of these like last minute releases, collabs, or anything, things I didn't get the chance to talk about. Everything over here because I think it's almost impossible. It's literally impossible for me to cover everything within one video. And I think I'm also keeping the video a little bit shorter than usual, like the 40 minutes ones, because um I I I really don't have the time to edit to edit like so long like compared to last time. So yeah, so sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed like a good old what's new in Kbeauty. We sit down, we chit chat, we yap, and I love to talk to y'all. So let me know all your thoughts down below. Editing Crystal, I hope I managed to drag this on long enough for you. I'm gonna scoot to the center. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, and I will see you guys in another video of mine, which you can check out over here.